I am not a sculptor. Oh, I'm nervous. This is a episode of Scott Tries Something Artistic. For the record, I am not a sculptor. This is actually the first time I think I've ever worked with clay.
Oh, really?
Well, actually, no, I tell a probably small lie. I probably would have done it in primary school, but I have no recollection of doing it. And so it's been a long time since I've done anything like this. I of course play Play-Doh, but nothing that's like this. And so we've got a little challenge, which is, I think we're going to say 10 minutes.
Yep.
What can we make in 10 minutes?
Yep.
Now, is there, just to bring a little bit of parameter to it, is there maybe a theme or a word or something like that? Or do we want to go animal? Do we want to go an expression? Let's both do a theme that we're sort of both angling towards.
Well, I always go animal. I'm not sure what kind of animal it could become. But I was just actually really curious how daring you can be if I just give you material.
Oh, okay.
Because it's all about letting go of your parameters.
Okay, the infinite then. Anything is possible. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are your tools. So you've got the spatulas, you've got the wooden sticks that all have a shape so they can do different textures in your clay.
Yep.
And they all have a different effect. And these ones, they're called ribs, you can smooth things out with.
Yep, okay. All right, so these are all of our little utensils. We've got this thing if you want to stick more bits on, which is from over here.
Yeah.
And then we've got the glue here if we want to stick things on.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, I can imagine.
This is the part, I can do anything. It's but I don't know what I want to do.
Yeah, that's the scary bit, isn't it? Thinking of what you want to do. And that's why you have to let the material lead you, maybe, or just be wild. You've only got 10 minutes.
Okay.
You've got to make decisions.
Okay.
Are we starting?
We're starting.
Go.
Okay, go. Oh, okay.
I just had a secret idea.
I'm just sort of feeling the material at the moment, sort of playing around with the shapes. My first inclination was to try and do maybe a cat, but then I feel like I'm always doing things that are cat related. So what else could I potentially do with this? And already I'm feeling the thing that you said last time, which is we're creating problems to solve.
Yeah.
I didn't have to do this, but but now I'm doing it. It's this thing's splitting and that thing's cracking.
Yeah, you can repair a lot. So that's another thing. You do create problems, but you can solve them. And sometimes the effect, that appears when you do something that you didn't expect the effect, like the cracking.
Yeah.
But maybe it works in your favor. Maybe it makes a texture that you really love.
Yeah.
And it's just a bit of a mindset.
Yep.
Okay. That's the cool thing with clay, because obviously there's a lot of people working with clay, a lot. And I think clay people are the nicest people around. They love to share ideas and techniques, and they're not a lot. Most of them are really not protective because everyone is aware that creativity is endless. So if I teach you a technique, even if I'm a master potter or whatever, you will never do exactly the same as me. It will always become something unique to you at least. And then, so I think that's why a lot of people are not too worried. I find it's a very friendly bunch.
Oh, okay. Well, that leaves me with a bit of a provocative question. Who's the least friendly group? And you don't have to answer that, but you've kind of got me curious now.
I'm thinking if there's I think most artists are pretty friendly. Like even I know a lot of bread artists, people who live off their work.
So what's a bread artist?
Well, someone that really lives off their work.
Okay,
Dean Bowen, for example, Mike Nazaros, and they're just really, really, really nice people.
Oh, that's it.
There we go.
Okay, so where I started was I love the texture of the clay and of the shape, and I the more I sort of broke into it, the more I quite liked a lot of these little gaps that are forming in the clay. And so it reminded me of trees, and then where it then took me is I've got a maple at home at the moment that's got a big hollow like this in it, and a beehive has
You're much more of an artist than me. Look at that. That's amazing.
So what then took me was what might this be anthropomorphized as an entity, of some sort. And so this is a tree. It's got a little heart inside the cavity. I just thought, I don't know, I wanted to do something that's a little bit sort of wing-like, but I think I would need more time to make it come out. And I guess the other point of inspiration for me is that, so this little thing has quite a few different eye holes. Yeah. Because I've been on a real sci-fi bent lately. I've been listening to all these stories of fantastical worlds. And I wondered if there was a alien, if trees were alive as aliens, right? What might they sort of look like? And so
it's funny because I love your explanation of what you've done. I see, first of all, I see a woman who is a little bit introverted, not necessarily sad, but then when I look at the face, I think I see, it looks to me a bit like a bearded dragon.
Okay, yes, yeah.
And I love how you used the cracks in there. I love how you used. I know you wanted wings, but they're this etherical lace almost. I love it. It's great.
Thank you. That was good fun.
Yeah. Don't squash it. We're gonna fire that. That's great.
And yours?
Yeah. So I was thinking. I thought, I'll cut a bit off, and then I thought, now I'll fold it, and then I was like, it's going to look like a mouse. So
yes, I can see the mouse.
Oh, it's cracking. So I started making a mouse, and I didn't get super far, but it's got a bit of a. It's looking up. It's looking up.
Yep. Yeah. There you go. What I sort of really liked about what you sort of done here is, again, some of the patterns. I didn't get anywhere near that point of it, but I liked how you have managed to get all these different sort of patterns and strokes in there. I've got a very licky dog down here, and that sort of brings a lot of that to life as well, which is really cool. And you've got your little eyes and everything inside too. Okay, and that's a wrap. That was really good fun. If there's one thing that I really picked up that sort of stuck with me as a challenge for not just artists, but I'm guessing a lot of people in general, is how lonely it can be. It's one of those things that I think is easy to overlook. Yes, we can be comfortable at home, but it can be a lonely process as well. And so I'm really grateful to have visited the studio and just, got to have some really great conversations. How sometimes this type of play, it's not just play. We're not just having fun. I mean, it was very fun, but it was also a great way to connect as well. If this is something that you found interesting, stay tuned. Planning on doing quite a few more of these. And if you're also an artist and you'd love to be featured on Inside the Artist Studio, hit me up, find us on ColourSpace. All the details are in the captions below. See you next time.